Okay, people, so we are definitely in an intellectual war with these people. So they canceled Kevin Hart's Cairo performance due to his so-called Afrocentric statement. So the same people that couldn't decipher the hieroglyphs are saying that black people had nothing to do with ancient Egypt and we are just supposed to believe them. So I guess the ancestors sent you and me to be the intel of the ancestors. During the first intermediate period of ancient Egypt, it was Intel 1 who made sure that the lighter-skinned people who occupied the Fayum region did not gain a stronghold in Upper Egypt. The light-skins were the precursors of the Hyksos, and Intel 1 was regarded as the keeper of the door to the south. So you can just call me Rodarius X Intel, keeper of the ancestors. And I did say the ancestors, and that includes ancient Egypt. Yes, we are from West Africa, but we are more than that. We are the people of the Green Sahara, and after the Green Sahara dried up, some of our ancestors migrated to the Nile Valley, and some of our ancestors migrated to West Africa. The simple fact that 80% of West African men and over 60% of African American men stem from the same phylogenetic tree as Ramses is a clear indication that some of our ancestors migrated to the Nile Valley. Nothing wrong with being Afrocentric. Last time I checked, Egypt is in Africa. The ancient Egyptian culture is expressive of the identity of the black African. So if you're gonna call us Afrocentric, then you might as well call the ancient Egyptians Afrocentric too, because they believe that black represented divinity. The ancient Egyptians would have been considered Afrocentric because they believed that black skin was a badge of honor, which is why they held beautiful black women like Queen Kemsit in high regards. The ancient Egyptians were Afrocentric, which is why Mentuhotep wanted his likeness to be depicted as pitch black. Osir, the resurrected god king of ancient Kemet, was referred to as Lord of the Perfect Black, and the black sword from which he was resurrected was considered sacred. The simple fact they went out of their way to cancel Kevin Hart is a clear indication that Afrocentrism offends them. But if you are offended by Afrocentrism, then the ancient Egyptian culture is not for you. The ancient Egyptian culture is the personification of Afrocentrism.
She can walk in the club in front of anybody, shake that ass, and get noticed. But what about you? If she Billie Jean, you Kodak, your hair ain't done, and you look like you smoke backwoods with the guts in them, you too ugly to script. You gonna be the only one not getting paid. Man, that's enough. What, you gonna ride some dick, give a nigga a little head? You ain't even all that good at that anyway. I don't know, I done heard a little something through the grapevine. I ain't had no 5-star pussy since my first wife died. Ain't nobody thirsty enough to marry her. So what you gonna do? Pay a nigga to fuck? Or somebody let you audition for Jeepers Creepers 4?
Before we gained a knowledge of ancient Kemet, we hated ourselves. We was under the assumption that everything lighter was beautiful and everything black was ugly or evil. But scholars like Sheikh Anta Diop, Marcus Garvey, Dr. Ben, and many more broke the curse. They are mad that we don't hate ourselves anymore. It's only when we gain the knowledge of the land known as Kemet that we embrace our black skin. The ancient Egyptians themselves believed that they were autochthonous of the black soil. In their legends, they tell how the first ancestors rose from the black mud of the Nile. Before the Creator finished the world, so anxious were the gods to behold their birth, and they gave their country the name Kemet, meaning the black land.
You are not the ancient Egyptians.
I came there, and when